Episode 3 of The Art of Embodiment, Pioneers at the Threshold. Why hypersensitives and empaths feel it deeper, and why that makes them pioneers. If you're hypersensitive, if you've always felt too much, too deeply, too early, if this awakening felt heavier, longer, and more intense for you, this episode is not here to fix you. It's here to name what's been happening so you can finally move forward without self-doubt. Because what you're experiencing is not failure, it's initiation, it's recalibration. Why it was more intense for you. Let's break the illusion first. Hypersensitives and empaths do not awaken the same way or at the same time as most. As per science, your nervous system is more finely tuned. Your mirror neurons fire more rapidly. You process emotional, environmental, and relational data faster and deeper. You have higher interoceptive awareness. You feel internal states more vividly. This means you detect change before it's visible. You feel instability before it collapses. You experience the threshold earlier and longer. As per spirit, the mystics always knew this. The most sensitive are the first to feel the shift. The canaries in the coal mine of consciousness, if you will. The ones who break first because they are meant to open the path for others. Like Rumi said, the wound is the place where the light enters you. Your sensitivity was never a flaw. It was the early detection system of evolution. The empath trap at the threshold. Here is where many hypersensitives get stuck. Example 1. Loyalty pain. You feel ready to move on, but your body tightens because family isn't there yet, partners aren't there yet, friends still live in old identities. So you pause, so you hesitate, not because you're unsure, but because you don't want to abandon anyone. That is not love though. That's energetic enmeshment and ultimately self-sacrifice. Example 2. Misreading exhaustion. You feel tired, foggy, heavy, and you think, maybe I'm not ready. But what's actually happening is you're holding two timelines at once. Two nervous systems are operating and firing conflicting signals at once. Two identities are competing for your attention. That's not weakness, that's unsustainable brilliance. Having one foot in the dying world and one in the emerging one is not sustainable. Eventually, you'll be led to choose. If this episode is describing your inner world, like this video, comment, I am ready to cross the threshold. Let the algorithm know this message is needed. You're not the only one. The science of the threshold, why it's exhausting. According to neuroscience and somatics, the nervous system cannot stabilize in two identities, so you feel restless, unsettled. Prolonged liminality increases cortisol and fatigue, so you feel exhausted, and so no amount of sleep can seem to make a difference. The body demands resolution, not perfection, so it aches. Your exhaustion is not from awakening, it's from resisting and delaying embodiment. Surrender is not collapse, is relief. This is the moment many fear, because surrender feels like losing control, like letting go of the norm, stepping without guarantees. But for hypersensitives, surrender is not death, it's relief. When I let go of who I am, I become who I might be. Carl Jung. Surrender here means stopping the inner negotiation, releasing the need to justify your evolution, allowing the body to land in its new frequency. Why this makes you a pioneer? Let's say this clearly, because you felt it deeper. You're mapping the terrain first. You're discovering what works before there are instructions. You're learning embodiment without precedent. That's what pioneers do. They don't have proof, they become it. You are not late, you are early. You are not broken, you are ahead of the curve. The new way of relating, post-threshold. Once you cross the threshold, you no longer relate from need, wound, or obligation. You no longer bond through trauma. You no longer perform for belonging or to keep the peace and others' needs met. This can feel lonely at first, but it's actually energetically clean. You're learning to relate through resonance instead of need, to save and rescue, choice and coherence instead of obligation, presence instead of projection. That's not isolation, that's integrity, energetic integrity. If you're hypersensitive and at the threshold, watch episodes 1 and 2 of the series The Art of Embodiment. Both prepare the nervous system for this crossing. This work is sequential for a reason. Practical reframe for daily life. When you feel stuck, ask, is this intuition or misplaced loyalty? Is this compassion or self-erasure, self-sacrifice, or self-abandonment? Is this surrender or fear of disappointing others, or fear to lose the false identity or mask? Your body knows the difference. Relief is the compass. Relief is the answer. If you'd like to go deeper, subscribe to Stillfire 1111. Share this with the empath who thinks something is wrong with them. Stay tuned, this series continues into embodiment, not theory. Closing transmission. You were never meant to stay in the doorway. The threshold is not a home, a dwelling. It's a passage, a corridor. And hypersensitives? You don't linger because you're weak. You linger because you're making sure the path is real before others follow. Now it's time to cross. The fire rises, the frequency calls. Enter at your own shift. And don't forget to download your free ebook, Energy is Everything, Using Science and Spirit to Master Your Vibrational Reality, available in the description below for subscribers only. Welcome.